Hey, right back to new again. Post a line posted for me. Here's another part of field for free out. After this video, I gotta do 3 soundtrack fields for free out for the radio one. More new fields will be coming. Right now, don't forget post a like post for me, cause this important video I'm gonna explain my 6 facts why I like Thomas and Friends the Mall series. Since it has a total of 11 seasons. Alright, let's begin the video. Ever since I first started watching Thomas and Friends as a kid, maybe about 10 years old or 12 years old, as long as I can remember in my childhood, I think the Mall series of Thomas and Friends, the beginning was pretty good to watch. Was responsible and very interesting. So I'm going to explain my 6 facts why I like Thomas and Friends, the Mall series. Fact 1. In Thomas and Friends Season 1, the Mall series was pretty good. It was about great power and great responsibility. About the rules on the Iron Sodor. What is the best episode of Thomas and Friends Season 6? I think my best opinion for Thomas and Friends Season 6 is technically, I think it might be in Thomas and Friends Season 6 is James and Thomas and the Jet Engine. I think. Thomas the Jet Engine was an interesting, good episode. Now let's get back with Thomas and Friends Mall series. When I first watched Thomas and Friends, 11 seasons, I started with Thomas and Friends Season 1. It's the one that in Thomas and Friends Season 1, Thomas been working on Sir Topham Hatt's Brent Railway after he saved James for naughty freight cars here in his own branch line, and he made some good friends like Terrence the Tractor, like Trevor the Traction Engine, Burry the Railway Bus, and he made Percy and Toby, his other old friends. Now, let's get to Thomas and Friends Season 2. Now, in Thomas and Friends Season 2, that's the first introduce of Boko, Daisy, the Diesel Rail Car, DBS Diesel, Donald and Douglas, and Bill and Ben. In my opinion is this, DBS Diesel was a bad diesel engine because he told lies about Duck in the episode DBSD, Diesel's DBSD. Diesel's DBSD was the worst episode in Thomas and Friends Season 2. The reason I said that because Diesel knows the reason he got the freight cars to rail in the episode Thomas and Friends Season 2 of Pop Goes the Diesel because he was showing off and not paying attention to what he's doing. So Topham Hatt, he can't set engines away. He's the controller of the railway. He gets paid by telling engines and firemen, workmen, and train drivers what to do. He even paid his own workman and train drivers as well, but he can't order new engines to help them run the railway. So that potentially means, yes, control of the railways can set engines away. Being the control of the railway is a big responsibility. Now, in Thomas and Friends Season 3, that was the first introduced of Oliver and the return of DBS Diesel. In the episode, Diesel Does It Again, Diesel was still causing trouble. He was being disrespectful to Duck and Percy. He bumped Percy for no reason without saying sorry to him. and he derailed freight cars of clay into the water. The freight cars was safe back on the tracks, but the clay was lost in the sea. And he was sent away, so I know how many times that Sir Topham Hatt sent DBS Diesel away. He sent DBS Diesel away 4 times. In Thomas of France, Season 2, Season 3, Season 7, and Season 6. Now, in Thomas of France Season 4 series called, that's the first introduced of the Narrowgauge engines. Thomas of France Season 4 was the best series of Thomas of France of the Mall series. It shows about the introduce of the Narrowgauge engines, like Duke, Smudger, his Bertram, Freddie, Mighty Mac, Proteus, Millie, Fierce Freddy, Luke, and Proteus, Stardy and Rheneas, Serhano and Pierre Sam and Rusty and Duncan. Since there are a total of 17 Narrowgauge engines, so that means the Stardy Railway is even more busier than the Steam Gauge Railway and the Mini Gauge Railway. Now in Thomas of France Season 5, that was the first introduced of Bertram, the Narrowgauge steam engine, those naughty lorry trucks. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about George the Steamroller. He was the first introduced in Thomas of France Season 4. In the episode, Thomas of France Season 4 episode called The Steamroller. I almost forgot about George the Steamroller. Now, what was I? Oh, yes, Thomas of France Season 5. And Thomas of France Season 5, I think Season 5 was a little bit good, but I don't like the episode Rusty and the Boulder because the Boulder's the one that was responsible, almost got the engines hurt and had destroyed the sheds. That's why it made Sir Topham Hatt to close the mine because the Boulder almost ran over Rusty, Stardody, and Rheneas. Now, my favorite Thomas of France Halloween episodes in Season 5 is Duncan gets spooked and Stephanie gets lost. Now, I know what episode that Stephanie came to Thomas of France Season 4. He came to the Aunt Sodor in Thomas of France Season 4 episodes, Rusty to the Rescue, and Thomas and Stephanie. That were good episodes. And now let's get to Thomas of France Season 6. My opinion about Thomas of France Season 6. Oh, hey, President Blade, we're going to scream. Now, in Thomas of France Season 6, it's a little bit good, but it shows about the appearance of Ari and Bert, those naughty twin diesel engines. Ari and Bert are the ones responsible for Stephanie and Albert's disappearance in the smelter's yard. Because in Thomas of France Season 6, Ari and Bert are the main villains of Thomas of France Season 6. They bully engines to melt them down. In the smelter's yard, they don't follow the rules of the railway. They give the engines trouble to get away with it. Now in Thomas of France, now let's skip to Thomas of France Season 7. Now, Thomas and Friends Season 7 shows the appearance of the first introduced of Spencer, Emily, Harvey, Arthur, and Murdoch. I think is this. Murdoch is my favorite Tanner engine. He likes peace and quiet like I do. As a mighty steam engine like Murdoch, he's so strong he could pull a long train of 40 freight cars. But attention by this as well, since he's the same size of Hero the Master of the Railway, the big city engine, he's even bigger than Spencer and Connor and Caitlin. Almost be as tall as Neville. And there's Fergus, the traction steam engine, powers by steam. And since he has a whistle, Fergus is a traction steam engine. Since he only appears in 3 Thomas and Friends Season 7 episodes, Salty Stormy Tale, Thomas and Fergus and Bill and Ben. Now let's see Thomas and Friends Season 8. Alright. In my opinion, DS Thomas and Friends Season 8, it's a pretty good season when you get used to watch it. But in Perry about this as well, I don't really trust the episode. I really don't trust the episode. Gordon takes charge because in that episode, Gordon making a mistake in that episode, bossing Percy around too much. He's supposed to teach Percy how to be a responsible engine that Sir Toby had told him to, but he's been showing off. In my opinion, Gordon needs to stop showing off and do his jobs very seriously. Now, let's see you get to Thomas and Friends Season 9. Here we are. Thomas and Friends Season 9 is the first introduced Thomas and Friends of Mighty Mac, Molly, as well. And he's pretty good. You get used to watch it. And also, it shows Dennis, the diesel engine, as well. Dennis he's a lazy engine, yes, but he's not always that bad. Until Thomas showed him being a very useful engine in the Thomas and Friends Season 9 episode called Thomas's Day Off. Now let's see Thomas and Friends Season 10. Here is Thomas and Friends Season 10. In my opinion, Thomas and Friends Season 10, it was pretty a good season for the Mall series. Shows the appearance of Rocky the Crane, Fierce Freddy. I like Fierce Freddy. He's a good narrow-gauge steam engine. He did become in Thomas and Friends Season 12, but sadly about this as well, he don't showed up in full CGI in Thomas and Friends, the CGI other seasons, and made me disappointed. And as well, let's get to Thomas and Friends Season 11, the final season of Thomas and Friends Season 11. I enjoy Thomas and Friends Season 11. Thomas and Friends Season 11 is my favorite all-time Thomas and Friends Mall series. It shows the appearance of Billy, the tank engine, and it shows the narrative engines about friendship and how they become really useful by working together. And in pairing by this as well, I like the Thomas and Friends Season 11 episode called Dream On that Thomas started referee against Gordon's cousin Spencer. Now, Spencer, he could be prideful, yes, but he's not always that bad. All right, so everybody, welcome to Scream. I'm saying facts about my childhood show, Thomas and Friends, buddy. All right, that's so much I can explain why I like Thomas and Friends Orange's Ghost Series. Oh, so you're playing Dragon Ball Z? Xenoverse 1, the game? Yeah, I think Xenoverse 1 is a good game, but you get used to watch it, but I never played the game before because I don't have any Nintendo Switch, and I don't have a PlayStation 5 or a PlayStation 4. And I know how much money a PlayStation 4 and a PlayStation 5 cost. It's simple. PlayStation 5 costs about $1,000. The Nintendo Switch costs $300, the same money that costs the Wii and the PlayStation 3. And the PlayStation 4, the price is $400. That technically means the PlayStation 5 is the final game console, has more money than the PlayStation 4. If I have about $2,000, I would buy the PlayStation. Do I have Ultimate Tenaji of Dragon Ball Z? No, I don't have that game. I have Dragon Ball Z games of PS2. I have Tenaji 2. I have Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenaji 1. And I have Gundam PlayStation 2 games. I have a Transformers PS2 games. And I have a Sly Cooperfield game as well. But no, buddy, I don't have Dragon Ball Z Budokai Ultimate Tenaji. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Ultimate Tenaji is a PlayStation 3 game. And I don't have a PlayStation 3, dude. I have a DVD player. I have a PlayStation 2, but I don't have a PlayStation 5. You talk about how's my Dark Holy Flaw? She's okay. She's with her boyfriend Kaba. She's trying to reach 2,000 subscribers. So right now she has 1,008 subscribers. Yeah, 1,008 subscribers, that's a lot. Expecting you had to subscribe to 1,000 YouTubers on the internet. Now to get Patreon on your YouTube channel, your YouTube channel only get Patreon on YouTube.com by reaching 8,000 subscribers. That means you have to subscribe to 8,000 YouTubers. And subscribe to 8,000 YouTubers will take about 18 years. All right, I'll see you on the next new videos. Bye. I think Kakarot it's a possibility he can challenge you in Cena versus Sanford to the games if you add him on the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, buddy. It's a possibility. But I must warn you, in Cena versus to the game, he still has his forms like Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, and Ultra Instinct. When he turned into Ultra Instinct, that proves he's stronger than German and Beerus, but not stronger than Whis yet. All right, I'll see you at the next video. Bye.